So, you've probably heard the term Microsoft Business Applications before, but what does it actually mean? In today's video, we're going to break it down in simple terms. We will give you a quick overview of the main pieces, such as Dynamics 365, the Power Platform, Power Apps, and Power BI, and show you what they're used for, as well as how they can help you and your organization work smarter. Essentially, Microsoft Business Applications is a suite of tools that help organizations operate more efficiently, streamlining processes, enhancing productivity, and enabling more intelligent decisions with the power of data. As of 2025, Microsoft Business Applications are grouped into two main categories: Dynamics 365 and the Power Platform. Let's kick things off with Dynamics 365. Dynamics 365 is essentially a collection of pre-configured business applications designed to handle specific scenarios and processes, including sales, customer service, finance, and more. But let's take the Sales app as an example. With it, sales reps can easily stay on top of their activities, seeing what needs attention right away. You can qualify opportunities, moving them from leads to accounts, contacts, and deals, then manage them all in one place. On top of that, you can track your sales progress and even create forecasts to see what's coming next. Now, let's look at the Customer Service app. It comes packed with features to manage cases and knowledge articles, everything you need to resolve client issues and handle problems more effectively. So, as we've seen, Dynamics 365 is all about helping your organization handle specific processes and scenarios, whether that's sales, customer service, finance, field service, and plenty more. Now, let's dive into the Power Platform, Microsoft's no-code, low-code toolkit for building custom apps, visualizing data, and automating workflows. And the best part? It's all supercharged with powerful AI features. As of 2025, the Power Platform has 5 core components: Power Apps for building applications, Power BI for business analytics, Power Automate for process automation, Power Pages for external-facing websites, and Copilot Studio for creating AI copilots. Let's start with Power Apps. This tool enables you to build custom applications using low-code. For example, here's a simple app built to manage training sessions. Power Apps provides a ready-made interface to get started, and from there, you can quickly add tables to store your data. Those records are then stored natively in Dataverse. In this case, the data is stored in Dataverse, but you're not limited to that. You can also use SharePoint or Microsoft SQL Server. Plus, if you want, you can completely customize the app's user interface from the ground up. There are basically 2 types of Power Apps. First, you've got model-driven apps, where you build your app around data tables and then design forms and views on top of that structure. And second, there are Canvas apps, where you have complete creative freedom to create and customize the user interface exactly how you want it. On top of that, you also get some powerful AI features. For example, there's a built-in Copilot that works right alongside you. You can create apps with its help, tell it your business requirements, and it will suggest the table structure, even generate a full diagram of how those tables connect. There's a lot of exciting AI innovation happening in this space. Alright, now let's move on to Power BI. This is Microsoft's business intelligence and data visualization tool. It provides real-time insights into your organization's data and comes with a range of features for analyzing and visualizing information, such as interactive dashboards and intuitive data exploration. So, how does Power BI work? Let's revisit our earlier example with Power Apps, where the data was stored in Dataverse. With Power BI, you can instantly connect to that data source and start building rich visuals, reports, and dashboards right away. But you're not limited to just one system. You can pull in data from enterprise platforms like SAP, from SQL Server databases, or even from a simple Excel file. Then, you can blend all these sources to create powerful reports that give your organization a clear picture of what's happening behind the scenes. Next up, let's talk about Power Automate. This tool enables you to create automated workflows that integrate various apps and services. It's perfect for automating repetitive tasks. Things like communication, data collection, record updates, or even making quick decisions. Workflows can be triggered by simple events, like receiving a new email, and from there, you can add all kinds of actions. For example, you could generate text with GPT from a prompt, grab your profile details from Office 365, post a message to a channel, or even create a new record inside Power Apps. Let me provide a quick example of how this works within Power Apps. Imagine setting up a Power Automate flow that triggers whenever a record is updated. Since the data is stored in Dataverse, you'd use a Dataverse trigger. So, let's say a student completes a training. Right away, the flow could create a new task for their supervisor to review. And you can take it even further. For instance, by connecting to the SharePoint connector, the flow could automatically generate a document in SharePoint at the same time. Alright, now let's move on to Power Pages. This is Microsoft's low-code tool for building and managing external-facing websites. Just like with Power Apps, you get a rich visual designer to configure and design your pages. The real advantage of Power Pages is that it works with Dataverse, the same data platform used across the Power Platform. That means you can use Power Apps internally for your team and then share some of that same data externally through Power Pages, making it accessible to outside users in a secure way.
And finally, let's talk about Copilot Studio. This is another low-code platform, but this time it's all about building your own custom copilots. Basically, AI agents you can create quickly. You can provide them with additional knowledge by pointing them to external websites or uploading SharePoint documents, allowing them to access information from these sources. They can even connect directly to Dataverse and your Power Apps to fetch business data.
You can also set up trigger points to kick off automated processes. And the best part? You can test your copilots right away, asking them real questions and seeing how they respond. Once you're satisfied with the results, you can publish them and make them available through various channels, such as your website or other apps, allowing users to interact with them instantly. Now, alongside the 5 core components of the Power Platform, there are also additional features that enhance its power. First up, let's talk about connectors. Think of connectors like digital bridges that link different applications together. For example, you can connect Power Automate to Dataverse, SharePoint, Salesforce, Gmail, and so many others. In fact, there are thousands of connectors available for you to tap into. Next up, we've got AI Builder. This feature enables you to incorporate additional AI capabilities into your apps without needing to code everything from scratch. Instead of building complex models on your own, you can use ready-made ones to do things like read and understand documents, recognize objects in images, or even predict future outcomes. And then there's Dataverse, which you've already seen a few times when we looked at Power Apps and Power Automate. Think of Dataverse as an innovative, secure storage system for all your business data. You store your information in tables, keep everything nicely organized, and then make it accessible to your apps, whether that's Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, or Power Pages. Then we've got Power FX. This is the formula language used across the Power Platform to build logic. If you've ever written formulas in Excel, it'll feel very familiar. Power FX works similarly, just applied to apps and workflows. Another critical piece is managed environments. This gives you control over all the apps and automations your organization creates. You can set rules for who can build and share apps, monitor how they're being used, and boost security by preventing unauthorized users from accessing your applications. Of course, Microsoft Business applications also work seamlessly with the Microsoft 365 suite. Features such as Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and more. The integration here is exceptionally smooth. For example, from Dynamics 365 or Power Apps, you can send, receive, and even track emails directly inside the app. You can sync your appointments, and with Word and Excel, you can export data into templates, generate professional-looking documents, and even convert them to PDFs in just a few clicks. When it comes to collaboration, SharePoint and Teams are also right there. You can store and manage your documents in SharePoint, make your apps directly accessible inside Teams, and even surface Teams conversations within Power Apps or Dynamics 365. And let's not forget about Copilot. Microsoft 365 Copilot can tap into your data from Power Apps and Dataverse. At the same time, built-in Copilots across Dynamics 365 and the Power Platform can summarize records, pre-fill forms, and save you a significant amount of time. In short, a lot is happening with AI copilots across the entire ecosystem. And finally, you can extend Microsoft Business applications even further with the power of Azure Services. This covers aspects such as identity and access management, ensuring that all user identities and permissions for these apps are securely managed in Azure. You can also go beyond that by connecting external identities, leveraging advanced AI services, conducting in-depth data analytics, building custom integrations, or even incorporating Internet of Things solutions. Essentially, any service available in Azure can be integrated to make your Microsoft Business applications even more powerful.